So yeah, This story, honestly, I don't think there's any legs behind this. In 6 years, Joel probably will be gone. Paul George will be gone. Tyrese Maxey will still be there. Yeah, it. Yeah, there's and by that time they'll probably either get some new players or they'll be in the rebuild again. Trust the process. So we'll see that again. Talking about trusting the process, a fun little thing I read. Watch this. Fill in the blank. If LaMelo suits up for at least 70 games, the Hornets' ceiling is what? If I had to answer this, I would say play in at best. I don't think it matters if LaMelo plays or not. LaMelo, I still don't think they're a playoff team. I don't think they're a top 6 team. And I think when I say play-in team, I say in the 10 or 9 seed. So they're playing in their first round game to see who gets knocked out. Yeah, I don't think he makes as much of a difference as he probably should. I don't think it matters if he plays or not. I'm not even sure if LaMelo's even been to the playoffs before. I guess this is my podcast. I can look it up just to see. But yeah, I'm not even sure if he's played in the playoffs because he's been hurt so much. Now they do have Bridges. I forgot about that. Yeah, LaMelo's never been to the playoffs. He's never played in the playoffs. Yeah, and if you look at his games played, so he's played 51 his first season. He played 75, which is good. He made an All-Star game that year. And the past 2 seasons, he's played a total of 58 games. So, and the year that he was an All-Star and played 75 games, let's see what the Hornets actually, see what the record was. They were 43-39 and finished 10th. Sort of similar to what I just said. So I'm not sure. I don't think he solely makes the difference. Now you get Miles Bridges, have Brandon Miller. I personally think they need another guy. I would prefer a big man. I don't think they have a big man on this team. Let me check this roster if they have it on here. Let me see, unless they sign somebody. Taj Gibson is still playing. He is on their team. I forgot Seth Curry's on their team. Grant Williams, that's not the big men I'm talking about. Nick Richards. Nick Richards is a guy, I believe, him and Mark Williams are guys that championship teams should try to go get, in my opinion. Guys that can block shots, they can run the rim. More so Nick Richards than Mark. Mark's a little slower footed, but I think I will still go get both of them. Trey Mann's over there. JT Thor is still over here. JT Thor looked good with South Sudan in this summer. That'll be interesting to see how they use it because he was definitely playing guard over there. And to be a 6'9", 6'10" guard is pretty good. Josh Green got traded over there. I didn't realize he was here as well. I forgot they drafted this guy, Tidjane. Tidjane. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. If he's good, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, Miles Bridges. They don't have a big man that can score anyway, and it's tough to get something like that. They do have the rim runners in Nick Richards, Mark Williams. Mark Williams could score a little bit in college, so I'm not sure if they really use him like that to score. I want to see, because he shoots 64% from the field. He actually averaged 12 points a game last year, but he only played 19 games. So, like somebody like him, because he was averaging 12.5 points, a little over 12.5, almost 10 rebounds a game. That's somebody I'm pretty sure they could have used. So it'll be interesting. Yeah. But if they're bad again, if I'm a championship team, those are the 2 players as far as big men. If I need a big man like somebody like the Pelicans, if we are in a championship type push, Those are the type of guys I go get. They shoot a high percentage. They're looking to block shots. They're looking to get rebounds. Those are the types of guys I want on my team. But I don't think LaMelo playing 70 games makes as much of a difference as we think it does. I think it's going to be the other pieces. Brandon Miller gets better. Miles Bridges has been on the team. There still doesn't really help, just being honest. He's a good player, but efficiency-wise, he's just average as well. That's the problem with a lot of the guards right now, because you have Trae Young, you have LaMelo. Talk about Cade a lot because he's in that boat as well. They score, they have put up good numbers, but when you start looking at the efficiency, it's not as good. That's why that year the Hawks made it deeper in the playoffs. If you look at that year, Trae actually shot the ball really well that year. I want to say he shot 38% from three, if that's the year I'm thinking of. And it's a huge difference. And you can see how the offense, it flows better. Now, I honestly think the problem with Trae is he takes all these deep threes, these 35-footers, and I believe when he's closer to the three-point line, he actually shoots closer to 40%. And honestly, I'm not sure if LaMelo, I know LaMelo takes deep threes, but he honestly is not on the court long enough.